Hi, you're face to face with Shell, and I hope everyone's doing okay out there. Now, up here in Scotland, we don't have the heat wave that they are getting more down south in England, but I wanted to talk to you about a product that we used while we were in Cardiff. If you remember, I was talking about we went to see Metallica with the best weekend of our lives, and it was really, really hot though, and I spoke about cool towels that the owner had left in the small unit we had rented for the weekend, and we also brought two of our own, and they were honestly lifesavers in the heat wave. So this is what they are. They're really quite big. Actually, what I'd done was Chris, he obviously he wet them and he put them in the fridge. And what we would do, we would rotate the floor, and I just actually lay with this right over my body. So I'm 5'4", I'm not very tall, so it basically nearly covered the whole of my body from the neck down, and it helped us to have a much more comfortable sleep. So what you do is you wet them, and it doesn't have to be cold water as long as they're wet. And obviously wring them out, and it says to snap them to, I don't know what technology it uses. I've not went into the scientific way of how it works, but it does. And if you just snap them, and then they start to cool. And actually doing that just now, it's actually started to cool without any moisture on it. They were a game changer for us, honestly, and I've been telling everyone about them. What it says also, if it starts to get, if the towel starts to heat up, you don't actually have to go back and put more cold water in it. You just snap them again and it then becomes cold. Magic, I know. So I'll leave a link in the description. It will take you to a page on my website, and click on that and it will take you to Amazon. There's lots to choose from. So we've got two different types, but they basically just work the exact same. One thing I will say, it says on the instructions that they have UV protection. I don't know, and I cannot say either way. I didn't use them outside, and I can't actually say that did work because we didn't use them outside, so I'd be a bit careful. I would still honestly put sunscreen on anyway. Also, one part of the instructions, they say machine washable right down the very bottom. So they come, sorry, in this little pack, but right down the very bottom it says do not machine wash. I don't know. So we've just been hand washing them to freshen them up. Anyway, highly recommend these. Thank you so much for watching, and a massive shout out to my subscribers. And if you haven't already, it'd be great if you could subscribe. Also be great if you could give me a like, a thumbs up and a share. As I say, I do have a website. There'll be a link in the description. Head over there. You'll find lots more photographs, advice, information. Thank you so much again for watching. Stay safe, stay strong, and we'll chat soon. Bye.